Deep in the rainforests of southern Mexico, where vines choke forgotten temples and the earth swallows stone, archaeologists have uncovered mysteries older than the Maya, older than the Aztecs, and older than every empire known in the Americas. Who carved these giants? How did they move stones weighing nearly 20 tons without wheels, metal, or beasts of burden? And why did this civilization, advanced, powerful, and utterly unique, vanish so suddenly, leaving behind monuments that challenge everything we think we know? To find the truth, we must travel back 3,000 years, back to the source of American civilization. This is the story of the Olmecs, the mother culture of the Americas. The Olmec world began in a region shaped by extremes. The lowland tropics of modern Veracruz and Tabasco. This land is alive. Rivers twist through jungles thick with jaguar, crocodile, and serpent. Swamps stretch for miles. Floods reshape entire valleys. Volcanic ash enriches fertile soil. Here, nature is both generous and dangerous. But for early humans, it was perfect, a land of maize, fish, cacao, and obsidian traders traveling through connected waterways. From this landscape, the Olmecs carved their first villages, then towns, and eventually cities. And somewhere around 1600 BCE, the first great civilization of the Americas emerged. San Lorenzo, the earliest known Olmec capital, built atop a massive artificial plateau sculpted with precision centuries before the pyramids of Mesoamerica. Engineers redirected natural streams, carving basalt-lined channels that delivered fresh water across the city. This was not a primitive village. It was a metropolis in its time, complete with public works, elite residences, and ceremonial spaces. Here, rulers emerged, not merely chiefs or tribal leaders, but divine kings. Each colossal head may have stood at a court, plaza, or ritual ground, guardians of royal power. The colossal heads remain the Olmec's most iconic creation, each carved from basalt quarried in the distant Tuxtla Mountains, over 60 miles away. No wheels, no animals to pull the load, only human strength and ingenuity. Their helmets suggest ball players or warriors, or perhaps both. Their faces are individualized, not idealized. These are portraits, immortalizing rulers in stone. Somewhere in the adult mech world, a new ABC emerged: writing. Symbols carved into jade, inscribed into stone, painted onto pottery. The Cascajal block may contain the earliest writing in all of the Americas. Its glyphs remain undeciphered, silent echoes of a lost language. But its existence proves something extraordinary. The Olmecs were thinkers, record keepers, innovators of complex communication. The spiritual world of the Olmecs is filled with powerful beings, hybrids of human and animal. The jaguar was sacred, a symbol of night, rain, fertility, and the underworld. Many Olmec rulers claimed descent from a mythical union between a woman and a jaguar spirit, granting them divine right to rule. This is the birthplace of Mesoamerican religion, gods, rituals, and cosmic order that would later shape Maya and Aztec theology. Rituals were the doorway between worlds. Shamans, clad in jaguar skins or serpent headdresses, transformed themselves in trance. These were visionaries, mediators between the human realm and the gods of earth, sky, and shadow. The Olmecs tracked the stars. They aligned their buildings with celestial events. The earliest concepts of the sacred Mesoamerican calendar may have begun here. Time itself became sacred, a living cycle echoing creation and destruction. As San Lorenzo declined, a new capital rose, La Venta. La Venta became the ceremonial heart of the Olmec world, home to plazas, mounds, complex altars, and sacred offerings buried in massive greenstone mosaics. One mosaic, shaped like a jaguar mask, was covered with clay and never meant to be seen again, an offering to the gods hidden for eternity. Tres Zapotes carried Olmec influence into a new era. Here, artisans carved the Stela C, one of the oldest long-count dates in Mesoamerica. Their calendar would later inspire the Maya to refine timekeeping into an art of cosmic precision. Olmec traders traveled widely, exchanging obsidian, magnetite, jade, feathers, cacao, salt, and rubber. Through this exchange, Olmec ideas spread far beyond their homeland, shaping villages and cities across Mexico and Central America. Olmec artists were masters of jade, a stone harder than steel. Their skill is unparalleled. Miniature masks carved with microscopic precision, symbolic axes used in ritual alignments, and figurines representing myths now lost. Power in the Olmec world was centralized, a kingdom ruled by elite families, supported by artisans, farmers, and warriors. Rulers controlled ritual and trade. They commanded labor forces capable of reshaping entire landscapes. Warfare existed, though we know little of its form. These scenes suggest political conflict, perhaps between rival kings or competing city-states. The Olmecs may be the inventors of the Mesoamerican ball game, a ritual sport that symbolized the cosmic struggle of day and night, life and death. Farmers planted maize, squash, and beans. Fishermen worked riverbanks. Artisans carved stone and molded clay. Life was communal, spiritual, and deeply connected to natural cycles. By 400 BCE, La Venta too was abandoned, its buildings burned or dismantled. Why? Unknown. Possibilities: volcanic ash, drought, invasion, internal revolution. The Olmecs did not disappear, they transformed. Their culture lived on through regional groups, Epi-Olmecs, Maya, Zapotecs, and more. Every major Mesoamerican civilization inherited something from the Olmecs. Divine kingship, sacred mountains, the ball game, jaguar gods, ritual bloodletting, calendar cycles, writing systems. They were the cultural blueprint of a continent. Modern archaeology began uncovering the Olmec story only a century ago. LIDAR, radiocarbon dating, and GIS mapping now reveal cities hidden beneath jungle canopies. New discoveries are made every year. The Olmecs were more than a civilization. They were the architects of Mesoamerica. Their ideas shaped thousands of years of history. Their stones still stand, silent but powerful. Their influence echoes in the pyramids of the Maya, the temples of the Aztec, and the traditions of countless indigenous cultures today. 3,000 years after their rise, the Olmecs remain the foundation, the beginning,
the mother culture of the Americas.